Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are having a blessed week. Obviously, we're gonna touch about the Wednesday workout, of course, but we're also got to get the reminders into you guys about the Tri-Cities 9/11 stair climb. The early registration period is fast approaching its end, so I need you guys to get those registrations in for our team as quickly as you can, just to save you guys some money. Obviously, if you guys aren't able to get them in by the 31st, that doesn't mean that you still can't register. It does increase from $35 to $50, and obviously the funds go to an amazing cause. But if you can save yourself a little bit of money in nowadays where everything's more expensive, $35 seems a whole lot cheaper than $50, and so you could save yourself some money by going ahead and getting registered. Again, it's under you register as a team climber, or in the emails that we've been sending out, or even on Colonial Christian's website. They have the event already set up for September the 7th. You can go on, select the event within the app of CHCC, or you can go to the website. It's there as well, where it's got the link to our Fire and Light Fitness team page, and you can donate there if you want to, or you can register. You'll register as a team climber. Remember, at the end of the registration, it's going to ask you if you want to purchase t-shirts. But if you register by August the 10th, no matter how many people you're registering, if you're registering you and your spouse, you're registering 2 people, you're going to get a t-shirt if you register by August the 10th. But it's going to give you the option to purchase more shirts if you want to. And obviously, if you want to buy more shirts, you're more than able to. I just don't want you to make the mistake of purchasing more t-shirts. But let's kick off today. Rather than last week, we put the Bible verse at the end. Let's talk about a little bit of our scripture Bible verse for the week in regards to our workout. This week, it's coming from 2 Chronicles 15:7, where it says, "But as for you, be strong and do not give up, for your work will be rewarded." That's 2 Chronicles 15:7. And obviously there's some context to that scripture in that obviously it's not pertaining to fitness or, our temples, our body, or anything in regards to that. I'm twisting it a little bit to be more related to how we approach our fitness lives and pushing through hard things. Like we always talk about, this is voluntary suffering. We're doing this to ourselves. We could do so much more that would be easier, but we choose to sweat, do things that are hard in order to be able to be physically fit, try to prolong this life as much as we possibly can, and be as healthy as we possibly can for those that are around us. But obviously the context around this is surrounding just basically listening to the Lord, and Asa, I think that's how you pronounce the name, is in a particular spot where he's having to choose between having some difficult talks with Judah, in regards to they're not doing what they should be doing as far as idol worship, and doing difficult things as far as putting yourself out there to have a difficult conversation can be similar to doing difficult things in regards to your health. But ultimately, what we have to do is listen to God and His message and what He wants us to do, whether it's difficult or not. So that I landed on that because obviously being strong and being courageous has to do with a lot of aspects of life, but it all circles around God and following His word anyway. So that's the Bible verse for this week, and we're going to turn that into the workout. So as far as how this workout is going to work, it's a little bit different. I'm going to ask you to do a little bit different. Some of you might have to change this workout up if you do not have the ability or the access to some equipment. Okay, so listen up. I've got some options. The workout is going to consist of a strength session and then a conditioning session. So we're going to have to be strong, and then we're going to have the conditioning, or we're going to call it the courage to move forward in the workout. Okay, so we've got a strength piece. I'm asking you to do 5 sets of 3 back squats if we have access to a squat rack where we can put a moderately heavy load, it does not need to be heavy by any means. We're doing a set of 3, and we're going to do 5 sets of 3, but immediately following each set of 3, you're going to do 3 box jumps. Ideally, the height for men would be 24 inches or 2 feet, and that women's would be 20. But what I want you to do is be strong, and you're going to have courage in order to have your legs fatigued under a weight and then to jump. That is something that is a mental block for a lot of people, in that they do not trust themselves in order to jump. Now, if you do not have a box or you do not have access to a squat rack, I'm going to tell you to grab some sort of weight and squat until your legs feel fatigued under the load. And then if you don't have the box, I want you to do a max effort broad jump. And I want you to do 3 in a row. So you do a broad jump, pause, do another broad jump as far as you can. Now, that is going to, again, even if you aren't jumping on top of an object, you're just jumping for a distance, that's going to take some courage, because your legs are going to feel weak, and you're not going to feel like your hips or your hip flexors are prepared to be able to do it. And you need to trust yourself and your ability to be able to achieve. And so that's what I want to put you in the position of doubting yourself, and then you overcome. Okay, so that's the goal for the day. Okay, 5 sets of 3 back squats if you have the access to the equipment, and a box jump, set of 3 box jump. The 20-inch for the female, 24 for the male. Okay. Second thing is that we're going to do a 12-minute AMRAP. I want you to run 200 meters, and then you're going to come in and do 10 dumbbell rows, so double dumbbell rows. If you don't have access to dumbbells or something like that, just have an object row for a set of 10, and you're just going to rotate that couplet for 12 minutes, okay? So 200-meter run, 10 dumbbell rows, and you're done. So I've got you a strength piece that's going to take some strength and some courage, and then we've got your conditioning, so you get your heart rate elevated, get a good sweat, and all those things, okay? So, guys, I want you to put into your thoughts while you're doing this workout. I want you to think about the verse for the week, 2 Chronicles 15:7, which again says, but as for you, be strong and do not give up, for your work will be rewarded. And the reward for our fitness is health and longevity of life. Our reward for listening to God is following what He wants for our lives, and eternal salvation, and being able to be with Him at the end of that. So I hope you guys have a blessed week. Please get those registrations in as soon as you can. I love seeing those emails come in for new team members. I want to see some of those throughout the week or this weekend. If you have any questions about it, obviously come see me. We can talk through it a little bit more thoroughly, so you know what you're getting into as far as the stair climb. But again, have a great, blessed rest of your week, and we'll see you this weekend.